guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about a product that I received in my February Ipsy bag, and that is this eva-nyc dry shampoo. This is called the Freshen Up Dry Shampoo, and what I thought I would do today is tell you a little bit about this company because I had not heard of it before. I will tell you a little bit about this product, and then I'm going to apply it in my hair up against my usual go-to, which is the Batiste dry shampoo, one on one half of my head, one on the other, and then I would do some check-ins through the day to give you my impressions on how this works against my good old ready standby. For all of this, there will be timestamps in the description down below, and let's start talking about eva-nyc. So it is a brand that began in 2012. It began in Brooklyn, so based out of New York, which probably is obvious from the name, and they sort of have a whole girl power kind of outlook. They talk about embracing duality of women, so like feminine and edgy and all that kind of stuff. But what it also comes down to is they talk about using good products, good advanced technology in what they offer. And what they offer is hair care products. So everything from shampoos and conditioners and dry shampoos to hair oils, hair masks, and also tools. So you'll see hair dryers, hair straighteners, hair curlers, all of that. And you do sort of see looking through that they try to talk about ingredients that are good for your hair. So they talk about most of their products having both argan oil and also carinine, that's not right, Caravis protein complex. So they say that the Caravis protein complex is scientifically proven to dramatically increase strength and flexibility of hair, while the argan oil is a rich source of antioxidants, fatty acids, and vitamin A and E to nourish and protect hair. They also talk about using a lot of omega-3, 6, and 9s, vitamin C, natural rice starch, and zeolite. And they talk about the benefits of those ingredients. And I do find, I was fully expecting looking at this that these were going to be higher priced items, but they're not. They are drugstore items. They are very comparable to drugstore. If you look at the sizes of what they're offering, it's pretty much on par, maybe a touch more expensive, but not much compared to what you would get at the drugstore. They sell in the States through, it appears to be Ulta, Target, Anthropology. So if you are in the States, you've probably seen this brand before. You probably have many ways of buying it should you want to. This Freshen Up Dry Shampoo is said to cleanse, volumize, and refresh. It's a weightless spray that cleans without water, absorbs excess oil, and adds instant volume. Natural rice starch is gentle on hair and leaves no white residue, while vitamin C and fatty acids enhance shine, nourish, and repair. It says that hair is left clean, voluminous, and refreshed, which is kind of everything that you're looking for in a dry shampoo. They do have two sizes of this. The larger size is $12, and it is 150.3 grams, which is more than my Batiste here, which is 120 grams. Then they also have a smaller or travel size, and that is 1 ounce, which is about 25% more than what you get here. This is 0.75 ounces. So affordable, very affordable. So what it comes down to is, does it work well? Interestingly, when they talked about using rice starch as the ingredient that basically soaks up the oil in your hair and that it was supposed to not have white cast, I took a closer look at their ingredients. So for the Freshen Up eva-nyc dry shampoo, there is butane, propane, denatured alcohol, orza sativa starch, which I'm assuming is the rice starch, and then fragrance is the basically fifth ingredient, and then it gets into a number of other ingredients here as you go down the list. But if you didn't know this about ingredient lists, although it doesn't tell you the amount, the ingredient that there is the most of is at the top and then the least of at the bottom. And I thought I would compare that to my Batiste because this gives a lot of white cast, but it says here that the first ingredients are butane, isobutane, propane, and then the same rice starch, and then denatured alcohol. So it actually has more of the rice starch in here than alcohol. And then this one also has talc and silica, which does not appear on this one at all. So it does make me wonder if it is the talc that is in here that is giving the white cast. Anyway, enough talking about the products, let's get into putting them on my hair. I do have a slight side part, and because I know how well the Batiste works, I'm going to use it on this side because there's less hair there, and I'm going to use the eva-nyc on this side. This is day 2 hair for me. It's a little wavy because I had it sort of pulled back in a braid. But generally what I do is day 1 hair is nice and clean, I have it down, and I might curl it, I might not. Day 2 hair like this, depending on how oily it is, I will do dry shampoo and either put it up or dry shampoo and leave it down. And then if I choose to go on to a 3rd day without shampooing, more dry shampoo, and then usually it's up in a bun. But this isn't too bad for day 2, but I do see oiliness sort of right there at the roots, which is keeping it from looking, you know, fluffy and soft, and it's just looking a little bit more oily. So I'm gonna start with the Batiste because I know that one well, and we'll just give ourselves a control side. So you can see how much of a white cast is left with the Batiste. Sometimes I will then wait a while before working it through my hair if I want to give it a few minutes or whatever to actually soak up the oil, but I'm just gonna work it through with my fingertips right now. And this is the XXL volume one, so this does give me a lot of volume. My hair tends to be on the flatter side, so I do like getting that volume, especially if I'm putting my hair up. So that's the Batiste side. It looks a little less oily, but I definitely feel the product in there. It's a pretty heavy product. And there's a bit of a scent, but it's already dissipated. Let's try this side. I actually don't see too much of a white cast there. It's a little wetter feeling in the hair. Ooh, got some out on my face, which isn't great. So definitely a lot less white cast, like almost none. A lot wetter feeling. And I definitely put more in, and yet it feels lighter, which is nice. So I feel like I got less volume, but I definitely also feel like this side just feels cleaner, and this side feels like it has, you know, a powdery product sitting in it. Okay, so that's the application. I'll do some check-ins through the day. It is currently about 9:30 a.m. So we'll check on it throughout the day, and I will let you know what I think of the Freshen Up spray as compared to Batiste. See you soon. Hey guys, it's later on in the evening, and I thought I would sit down and give you my thoughts. It didn't change too much through the day. I have to say it's starting to feel a little oilier now, just in the last hour. But here's what I do find is this stayed pretty good all day. I don't think it's quite as heavy duty as the Batiste, but it also feels nicer. So whereas this side feels quite powdery, like I can feel the powdery residue in my hair here, which feels like it's there and it's going to continue to soak up any oils that are produced during the day. This side just feels like it is cleaner, like I don't feel that residue in my hair. So I think this is a good product, and honestly I would purchase this if it was in my drugstore in my area. What I think is that I would probably use a combination of this and the Batiste. I can see on a second hair day like this, using this product to comb my hair down, still keep it down, maybe curl it, something like that, and just have it look a little bit cleaner. And then if I hadn't shampooed my hair by the 3rd day, then I would go in with the Batiste, which is much more heavy duty, but also gives more volume for doing something and putting my hair up, because I do like having that extra volume that sort of powdery grip provides on the hair when I'm doing more of a hair up kind of a look. So I think that this is good. I looked at some other reviews online, and I did find that some people really didn't like the smell of it. I didn't find the smell to be strong at all or any more noticeable than my Batiste. Some people also said that it didn't really keep their hair that clean, that it got oily through the day. And I do think that if you have like heavy oil coming through, like I don't think this would do well on my 3rd day hair, because I feel like it is, as I said, not as strong. So if you have a little bit of oil, it's going to clean it up. It's going to make your hair feel clean. But if you got a lot of oil, it's just not that heavy, powdery texture to really soak it up. But I like it. I think it's good, and I'm going to give it thumbs up from me. I would definitely go and get this again. So that is my review. I would be curious to hear what you think, especially those of you in the US where this seems to be more readily available. Have you tried any of their products, their styling tools, their other shampoos, conditioners, hair products in any way? And what do you think of the brand? Because I quite like it from this. So that is all from me. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I will pop up here as always my subscription clicker thingy face and another video. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.